Hello and welcome to SULKNATIONtv. In this episode, I'm going to go for a little bit of a B-road bash with Ed and Cookie the dog.
She's still fast asleep, bless her.
Because I finally had my Refurbed by Liam at Kaizen.
Oh, well done, Liam.
I've finally had my brake, my calipers fitted, installed.
Dale.
I've got my Hel Braided lines. Dale fitted all that for me. And
short shifter.
Short shifter.
Yeah.
Which is a game changer.
Thinking I was going to come in.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did today. But it's a game changer. 100%. 100% game changer.
Me Cookie love short shifters.
And having brakes that work now.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, wow.
Have you got a...
Yeah.
Oh, I can't grab it. It's ridiculous, guys.
We'll take a picture and show you. How bad my rear brake calipers weren't working can be seen right now. And I'm going to put the picture over Ed's face.
But nothing against EBC yellow. It was just that actually if it wasn't for the EBC brakes, there'd be nothing left.
No.
Because the piston on the rear was so seized. Remember one of our videos?
Absolutely shagged.
I could hardly twist or wind or whatever I did the piston back, and Dale confirmed, didn't he? It was absolutely
shagged. And we've adjusted the handbrake, so my handbrake actually works, which is lovely.
Which was only a 10 mil, wasn't it?
Yeah.
10 mil, was it?
So let's get this going.
Console.
So we'll have to put your window up.
Okay, my love. Turn down the heating then. Which I'll do.
It's dual. You're turning it up.
Can I get hot? Oh, bloody. Isn't it different compared to a logo?
It's a little bit quicker, isn't it?
How does
the short shifter, my God, it feels incredible. I mean, I'm hitting this bend here. I'm just going to change down to third. It's just right there. So
you got the short shifter from Dale's old Accord.
Yes.
What had he done to make it a short shifter? Because it was still the standard Accord unit. What had been done?
So basically, it's this little attachment that goes on the end of the gear stick itself.
Extends it.
Yeah. And it's counterweighted in a specific way. And I mean, Christ, it feels good.
So it's probably one of those. It's a very cheap but really good efficient model.
I mean, yes, I would like a gear shifter that's up here.
Well, the hybrid racing one, or this other brand.
Yeah, the hybrid racing one is obviously.
But they don't do it for this car yet, do they?
No.
Which they should do. So get on and make a proper short shifter.
100%.
Because this one we could really expose it, because I like that exposed look on, because they make it a really nice finish, don't they?
They do. So I'm about to hit a 60 mile an hour national speed limit.
Hold on, Cookie guy. Cookie girl.
I'm in third. I'm doing just a here we go. Fourth. And I mean, the car holds on. That's not an easy bend.
That's good speed, mate.
And then, the brakes now work.
Mate, it feels planted.
It's a pleasure to drive. I've got to get. So when we were at Dale's getting the brakes done and it was up on the ramp, we did notice that my lower control arms could do with a bit of help. They really could. They could do with a little bit of replacing. So Dale's got a new business, refurbing parts very, very well.
Check him out on a mission.
Dale is going to do my lower control arms, rebush them. So check out content from On a Mission on Facebook. I'll put the link here. Dale's expanding the business, and it's already a great business. He's a top bloke. Him and Amy rule, and
big love.
There's a lot of big love from us, but this car is just performing.
It's funny, mate, because we've gone from, I don't know, HMS McBoaty, aka logo, to an effing mountain goat.
Yeah.
Like the grip it's got, it's mental.
It's surprising.
Yeah.
And it sounds the part too, but having brakes that actually work.
I can feel them now, mate. I can feel them. They're not. It's not wallowy. It feels responsive. Don't worry about Cookie, guys. She's been in the S2000.
Yeah, she's all good.
She's a Honda girl. She knows exactly what VTEC's about, noise and sound. So that's how. Oh, mate, it's amazing. You've transformed this car.
It's with great help from you and Dale and everybody that's really helped out on the build so far. this car is getting better with every mod that happens. This car is better.
On your steering wheel, what are the devices you've got?
Cruise control.
Yeah.
And then stereo.
Do you ever use them?
Nope.
Can we look at getting you something nice for a steering wheel?
Yep.
Because it looks massive compared to even the.
It is a big old steering wheel. I quite like the thickness of it though. I like a fatter steering wheel.
What about like a DC5 one?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Wonder we could do that. It'd probably have the same splice.
Yeah.
Comment below, guys, of what steering wheel we.
That's not a bad idea at all, because I don't care about
as long as it's got an airbag.
Exactly.
Which it'll have all the same things.
I don't care about the controls.
No. DC5, mate. I might even give you mine. I might even give you mine out of your logo.
No. That's your logo.
No, because I was thinking deep dish in that. Anyway, we'll see. Yeah, comment below, guys, what steering wheel we could get on out.
And now this is the country lane life. We're behind a cyclist, and yes, somebody did comment on a recent video, not that recent video, but it was a recent comment about drivers can be cyclists.
Why is he going slow?
And because it's a cyclist.
Oh right, okay.
And drivers can be cyclists.
Make sure you turn.
Which is fine.
You open your door with your left hand now and stick out your right leg or something in it. You know the new law?
Yeah.
Where now they can actually do you for opening the door with your right.
Exactly, you've got to be that's already come into force.
Yeah. What happens if you open the door with your left arm, so you still look around, but then stick out your right leg and trip them over?
Yeah, that's not your fault.
No, you've still done this. Yeah, because you would do that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, would I?
No, anyone would.
I mean, you're saying I do that. I mean, I don't know.
Look at him. What is that? Is that lycra?
I mean, people like lycra. I mean, now I'm in first gear, which isn't the gear I really want. That's a good way to get an
ass, mate, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you've probably got buttocks of steel.
We're not looking at men's bottoms.
No, but he's probably got buttocks of steel. I mean, I can guarantee you he could probably
I can squat more than Dead than him. He can't do 140.
Yeah, but he'll have that wiry muscle.
Yeah, but fast twitch, you won't be able to pull it up.
That's very true. But back to the car. So this car is just feeling all kinds of epic. It's quick, it brakes properly. I need the tracking done, but there's no point in getting that sorted until I've got my lower control arms done.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've got some suspension components to get sorted first, and another cyclist.
I'd like to explore maybe one day with this one. Quite be easy to do, just a K20 top.
Yeah, Frankenstein the engine.
But you wouldn't need. Yeah, you just do it'd just be the head.
Yeah, I mean,
so very easy to do on this.
Oh God.
With some drag. I've heard a lot of good things about these drag cartel cams.
Yes. Yeah. No, I've done some reading on them recently.
Boys done Exo Racing. They can get them for us, but you're talking the best part of $1,000. But apparently they make a huge difference in the rev range, the way it's responsive.
I mean, this bend,
the way the VTEC comes in.
We're taking this bend at the speed we took it in the logo earlier.
If these bikes would be overtaking me in the logo. He's got some calves.
Has he though? I mean, he's
got some good thighs.
I mean, you know, this video is turning into a commentary on cyclists' legs and asses.
I've had a bit of chicken thigh at KFC.
So what I'm going to do is turn around as soon as possible and then hoon it the other way. But you know what'll happen? More cyclists.
What's this? Tour de Honiton?
Yeah.
Or Tour de Tiverton?
Tour de back roads that I thought would be quiet today. I was so chuffed, right? So the day that Dale worked on the car for me was one of the worst days I've had in a long time. I was in the car from 10 to 8 and I didn't get to Dale's until 2 o'clock for a myriad of reasons. Mainly that the M5 was closed down for 2.5 hours.
Did it trump the time that we went up to Dale's and back, where we both got food poisoning from Gloucester lasagna, and then your car blew up?
Yeah, no, that was slightly worse.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it wasn't as bad.
There's always a bright side, mate. Always a bright side.
But It was a nightmarish day, and I ended up dropping Dale back to his house. Yeah. And on the way, Dale was so loving of this car.
Yeah,
I mean, we know he loves Accords. He's just bought another one after breaking his CL9. Yeah, he's got his estate.
Oh yeah.
K24, obviously.
Amazing.
And but he was saying how lovely this car drives, and it does. It's just, other than that idler problem that might not even be that much of a problem.
It might not even exist. We might be on mine, but
it does hold the line well. It now brakes properly. I've got a short shifter, which makes shifting even more of a treat.
Even aggressively driving it, mate, it's still comfy, as I've got a pug fast asleep on me.
Yeah, and this is the thing. I haven't gone coilover. To remind previous viewers and then new viewers, I've got it on a set of IBAC Pro Kit lowering springs, which lower it around 35 mil.
Yeah.
And it's stock suspension. I don't know if the suspension is newer than, you know, the car. It maybe, but I didn't look at when we did it.
And do you remember how big they were as well?
Yeah, they're massive.
They were like bigger than
huge shocks. Yeah. And I mean, the car's only got 118,000 miles on it, so
this engine.
but the car just, you know, Dale always goes on about the chassis and how good the chassis is, and the more I do to this car, the more I drive it, the more I completely understand everything Dale's saying to me about it, because it's true. It's for the size of car, and I don't like putting that caveat in, oh, it's the size of the car, but it's a big old car. It's long, it's very long, but it doesn't feel like driving it. It feels far more responsive. It's front wheel drive, remember, but it's a lot of fun for a front wheel drive car.
It reminds, the way it's driving, you've got it set up at the minute, the way it's responding, the way it's handling, just reminds me of an EP3, and that's a massive compliment.
That is a huge compliment. Thank you, Red.
It really feels like it's there.
Yeah.
I've come from a couple of EP3s in the past, and yeah, the way you've got it makes me, it's giving me nostalgia about an EP3.
Yeah, it
really does.
It doesn't feel as big as it is, and it handles
maybe
just
better, mate. Maybe
yeah,
better.
I mean, Dale would say better, and I'd say better because I've driven a few EP3s, but I do like an EP3. So
it's dialed in like it. You've got it like it. So yeah.
I mean, you know, it's a bit disappointing that we're stuck behind a bus. Can't, you know, but we have done a bit of carnage driving. We did hit some corners pretty quickly. And I mean, we might as well sum the video up because we're stuck behind a bus.
If you were to put, and this is another compliment, if you were to stick a Type R badge on this ×3, one on the rear, two on the side, I wouldn't argue with you that it's not a Type R.
No.
You've made it into a Type R.
Well, what we've made it into is a Type Sulk.
Yeah.
If the S is going to stand for anything, it's Sulk.
But if Honda were to if ever made one, you've got there with it.
Yeah, the Mark 7 was the Type S or the Euro R, and this is between that.
You've got there with it, without the badge.
I haven't got the speed. I haven't got the speed of the Euro R because of the engine. At the moment, I don't have the speed. However, it doesn't mean I won't always. And I'd say, you know, we're looking at just over 200 brake horsepower, so we're not that far off. It feels quick.
I want to get that. Is it RBC inlet manifold?
Yeah.
From an FN2 on here.
Yeah, we want that done.
Or even we might look at a Skunk 2 or another brand new car. Then we'll see a big difference, and then we can.
Open to offers. I mean, if Skunk 2 Racing want to sort of send us a free one.
I'm not sure. Yeah, but yeah. I'm not sure.
That was a farty motorbike.
What other brands are out there?
No.
Even is it a DC5 one you can get? Ported one?
Quite
but
possibly.
There's ones that you can just bolt on and do nothing to it.
I mean, you know, when we've got those bits done, then the car will be in for a map.
And a 70mm throttle body.
Oh, yes.
That's what we want.
I want a bigger throttle body.
And we want to do cold air, don't we?
Yeah.
So
we're not far off that, though.
No. But mate, yeah, I'm really impressed with this car, the way it's driven.
Thank you, buddy.
And so's Cookie.
Appreciated.
Her approval of she's now asleep. That means how good this car is. You've got the performance
and the comfort.
And the comfortability, haven't you?
Yeah.
If a little pug can fall asleep when we're ragging your car, that's credit to you, isn't it?
So we're in second. We're hovering at 30 in second, about to go around a bend. So I'll put my foot down.
Go for it. Send it, Daddy!
Oh, did you hear that note change? Beautiful. And now we're going silly fast. And the brakes work, so as we approach this corner, I'm not hanging my ass out over the corner, which is great.
That woke Cookie up a little bit, but that's to be expected. But it only woke her up to put her in another comfortable position.
That's exactly it. So this car puts a smile on my face every time I drive it, and I think that's what modified cars should do.
Yeah.
Yes, it's aggravating at times. I've had battery issues recently, so I'm going to have to get a new battery. We might have some idler issues. However, every time I get out in this car and I drive it, especially when I drive it hard, it's I mean, I adore it.
At least one of us can keep a car.
Yes. Yeah, this car isn't going anywhere. Plus, I think if I tried to move this car on, and I don't want to, if I tried, I think Dale would probably batter me.
Yeah.
So, and Dale's a big lad and could batter me. So
he could batter a fucking tuna, mate.
And on that note, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, then please subscribe, turn on notifications, find us on all of the social media, the Twitters, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, the TikToks. And until the next time, I've been me, you've been you, Ed's been Ed, and well done for that.
Like a baby.
Like a baby. Oh, look at the little baby.